What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the YouTube Talk. It has been a week on YouTube. I feel like the truth, drama, spill your truth, all that jazz is like finally over with. I don't know, it feels like it's kind of like dwindling down. There's still like a couple people that are releasing like my truth videos. The most recent one that I can think of is the one from Jaclyn Hill. Jaclyn Hill is the most recent one I can think of. I swear that there was another one after that. Huh, maybe not though. That video gave me mixed feelings when I watched it from a very unbiased standpoint. I haven't been like the hugest Jaclyn Hill fan, but I've definitely like followed her social media. I've like stayed mostly up to date with her YouTube videos, but she also doesn't release them like crazy often. So it's not like I can be too on top of her social media. I don't like follow her on Snapchat or anything. Every once in a while I'll see like people post her snaps on YouTube and I'll watch that, but other than that, but watching it from a very unbiased like standpoint, I will say that it was very believable. I know some channels have come forward and they've tried to say otherwise on a few of the topics about like the Volt palette and, you know, how are you reusing sleeves if they're in quarantine, and people saying, well, they probably took the sleeves out of quarantine, or they never went into quarantine and those were taken out and only the palettes. You know, so a lot of this stuff can be disputed, and you know, it's a lot of it's just hearsay. But watching it from like my point of view, it was definitely very believable, and she kind of definitely like drew me in and like really made me think twice about like what like a lot of other YouTubers are doing. But I think that like my biggest concern, or not my biggest concern, but I guess like my main like thought that I had, or like biggest question, I guess you could say, was if you know that there are brand deals out there that are apparently so easy to get. I mean, and she gave reasoning too as to why she doesn't do brand deals or why she's only ever done one. And I'm just like, girl, if you know you're about these people getting their coin and doing what they need to do to make their money, then girl, get your coin. Find products that, I mean, I get it. I think her biggest point was like, you know, they give you a long list of things you can say or you can't say, but if there's like a product that you absolutely like love and you are all for it and they're willing to give you a sponsorship, then why not take it? Because obviously it's a brand that you back, that you like, that you support, and you like their product. You'd be willing for other people to go and buy that product on behalf of, you know, your recommendation. So that part I guess I didn't really get, and I guess, but even to me though, it's like if there's a product that I truly loved and everything that I just said, then if they do give you a list of things that you can't and shouldn't talk about, then I mean, just go with it. You know, if Starbucks is having someone go out and represent their brand, I mean, how stupid would it be for them to talk about Tully's or Seattle's Best Coffee or Stumptown or, you know, whatever coffee place it is that you would be. You know, if there was an ad for Starbucks, they're not going to mention another coffee place, as their biggest competitor shouldn't be mentioning their product in, you know, an advertisement that they're willingly paying for. So I mean, that part, I guess I was just kind of like, you know, wondering like why she doesn't, especially if you're making and can get that much money, like why not? That just, you know, helps you really grow your brand. Shoot, maybe she could have came out with her palette by now because the girl would have had more coin to speed this process up, but we'll see how that one goes. I'm trying to think what else has happened in the YouTube world right now. Oh yeah. You gotta love you some Trish. This girl is so fucking funny. The way she just goes on YouTube and she's like, no, fuck this, fuck that, fuck you. I'll say your name, I'll say your name. She had me dying, you know? And I think it's awesome. Well, bad choice of words. I don't think it's awesome. I think it's good that she feels as though she can go on her platform and have her followers and her community that supports her, for her to speak her mind freely and not get all this backlash for it, because as everyone should be able to go on YouTube and speak their mind. It's a platform for people to express themselves, their emotions, their feelings, their concerns, you know, and if there's something you don't like that's going on in the community and that's something that you want to put on your channel, then by all means put that on your channel. But I just thought her two videos that she kind of came out with on people's bullshit and what she thought was bullshit, and just, calling people out for all these brand deals, and, people getting paid apparently $100 and something odd $1,000 to just mention a product, which, like she said, if that's what a brand wants to offer you, I mean, I know right now if someone came on and offered me $100,000, I'll show them anything they want me to show on the internet. I mean, but not to the point where you're being taken advantage of, and not to the point where you're just chasing $100,000 deals, because at that point you're just really not being that grateful for, what's coming to you. I mean, right now if I got a $500 deal, I would take it. But I guess from, my standpoint as someone who's like very new on YouTube, of course I'm going to take $500, $100, $50. But I mean, I guess it just depends on what product and brand you're representing, because I mean, I could get a brand deal right now for something that I just might not even want to represent, or something that I might not even care about or wouldn't know how to speak about. And I don't want my, I can understand how they're, on their channel and they don't want to maybe, I guess what I'm trying to say is I can understand how there could be that like disconnect with a product and not loving it to the point where you want to represent it on your channel and just have people think that you're representing brands just to make money. Because, like even me saying out loud, like, oh, if I got a $50 deal, I would take it, $100 deal. But then that just, I can see how that makes people feel money hungry. So maybe I can connect with Jacqueline and understand why she's not taking every deal out there, because as a new YouTuber too, and someone who's just putting out content, I don't want all my, first videos to just be a bunch of brand deals. Who wants to watch that? I mean, I know I skip through brand deals. Unless it's something that I'm like, dang, like, what is this? I could use this, and I get a discount code from the YouTuber. But, yeah, so, yeah, Trish Had Me Dying. Her videos were freaking hilarious. What else has gone on in the YouTube community? I'm trying to think right now. I know we're all awaiting Shane Dawson's new video or series that's going to be coming out. I'm absolutely so excited because The Secret Life of Jeffree Star, I didn't want it to end. I really didn't. But there is speculation going around that his new video is going to be with the Paul brothers, which would be a very interesting video, because I think a lot of people out there who don't support them or who don't follow them really want some backstory. I feel like they want to hear an unbiased, I guess, interview from them. They want to see who they really are. I feel like they're the type of YouTuber who really put on a facade. They really put on a show for the camera, and for me, are these the same people that are behind the camera? Are they completely different? Are they worse? Are they better? There's a lot of a lot of ideas and a lot of feelings that people have towards those brothers. A lot of people, I don't feel like people out there are kind of in the middle with them. It's like you either really like them or you aren't for them at all. I personally have gone back and forth a lot. I don't really know where I stand. If Shane does do a series, I'll be really interested to see where I stand after that series. But Shane is really good at digging and getting to the bottom of things and answering a lot of questions that people want to hear, and I think that's why people relate to him so much, because a lot of the YouTubers hold back and they don't, they keep things very hush-hush. They try to keep things in their circle. I just feel like there's certain topics, maybe people don't want to bring up drama, or they feel like it's not their place, but I think Shane Dawson has really proved that it's not about having your place. It's not, it's about doing things with the true, intentions and right intentions. Because, I mean, if any other YouTuber went out there and tried to do what Shane did for Jeffree Star, I don't feel like Jeffree Star would have opened up as much. I think that Shane makes people feel very comfortable and makes people want to open up and talk because of the fact that he is so genuine and he truly, wants to know not only for himself, but for the viewers that are out there. Because not only the people that follow him, but a lot of other people that have recently, maybe have been drawn to his channel, I feel like, are because, he's out there asking the hard questions. He's out there digging up the things people don't want to dig you know, things people just kind of want to sweep under the rug and not really like talk about. So it'll be really interesting to see if that's what it's about, and I'm dying to know. Yeah, so I think who was it? It was either Jake or Logan. I don't remember. One of them posted a meme of Shane, just like no words, just his face, or it was I think it was a GIF. I don't know. It was something like that, and that's why people started speculating. And then as soon as that was posted on Jake or Paul, yeah, it was one of them. I don't know. But after it was posted on one of their pages, then Shane went and then he went and did like 3 or 4 different tweets mentioning that he's working on a project. It's going to be coming out. They have a month worth of footage that they have to go through still and edit, and about all that jazz. So it was just kind of ironic how they put that out there on their page, and then Shane started to say something, and then everybody started speculating. But I think that the speculations are correct, and I think that they are going to be doing an interview, and the fact they've been working on it for a month is kind of intense, kind of crazy. So I'm really interested to see what they found out, because if yesterday was the last day of filming and it was them, then he was in it while they were doing the fight and all that. So that's going to be really interesting to hear about. I'm trying to think what else has happened on YouTube. Yeah, I think that's where drama's at. I'm really interested to see if Laura Lee is going to put out any content. I'm really interested to see if Manny is going to be putting out any content. I feel like right now, if they were just focusing on their work, and if they were just focusing on their YouTube channel and their videos, and they were continuously putting out more content, and weren't so hung up on the fact of like hiding from social media. Not that I'm saying it should or will blow over, but if they have any sort of redemption from this, or any sort of, I guess, comeback from it, they just need to start doing what they were doing before. They just need to do what they were doing before, but try even harder and just push out content that people might want to see. Because, I mean, they still have a huge following. I mean, they still have millions of viewers. And, you know, I'm sure there's a large percentage to every YouTuber's channel. If that's 10 million, 5 million, 2 million, 1 million, you know, there's a good percentage of people that are, I'm sure, that are subscribed to them, but don't stay up to date with their videos, don't watch their videos on a regular basis, aren't looking and, you know, trying to find their newest content to stay up to date with them. So I do feel like there are a lot of people who are probably out of the loop, but they could probably retain a lot of those viewers if they continue to put out content. I don't think it would be a smart move for them to just completely delete their channel, their social media, and just kind of, you know, fall off the face of the internet. But yeah, that'll be really interesting to see, like, who makes the first move, what move is made next. You guys should comment down below and let me know, who do you think is going to make the first move, Manny or Laura? What content do you think they're going to put out? And do you think Laura's thinking about reactivating her Twitter account? That's something I'm really interested in. I think it's a lot of something that people are kind of just like anxious to see if it's going to happen, and see what they're going to do. But yeah, I think that's all I have for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching another video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be updated every time that I make a video. And I'm going to be trying to do these sit-down videos with you guys at least once a week, if not twice a week. Like I said in previous videos, I just, you know, got my whole setup. I just got Final Cut Pro. I'm still working on trying to figure out, you know, how to dot all my I's and cross all my T's on this thing. Like, for the most part, I've gotten it down, but there are little, you know, couple editing, you know, tools and features, and, you know, there's still a lot that I can learn, and then I'm taking classes right now for online. So if you guys do see me put up weird, random compilation videos, or just weird, random edits, maybe that don't make that much sense, it's me just playing around, something that I thought was funny, something that I kind of just wanted to share with you guys, because it gave me a good laugh, so I figured, hey, maybe it'll give you guys a good laugh. But I am working on trying to condense my channel down and, you know, really get focused on, you know, the topics that I want to talk about, and kind of navigating my way through this channel and figuring out, you know, what I want this channel to represent, what kind of content I want to be on here, what kind of content I want to steer away from, because like I said before, I don't want this to be a drama channel. I do very much so just want to come on here and talk about what I love, which is watching YouTube videos. You know, I kind of figured out in the past that, you know, you can't really get paid to just watch YouTube videos, but you know, if it was something that I wanted to make a career out of, or if it's something that I was, like, really that interested in, and, you know, my just pure joy and love for, you know, watching my favorite YouTube creators, like, what better way to express myself and to get involved in the community than, you know, just getting on here and talking about the videos that I watch. I'm pretty much opening up a forum and a chat for me to talk on. And, you know, hey, if it becomes a career one day in the future and I can make it a career and make money from it, then awesome. You know, I would love to expand this channel. I would love to have YouTubers, you know, one day in, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you know, be able to pull them in, sit down, have talks, have it, you know, and, you know, have interviews and not have it be so, like, drama, he said, she said, this receipt, that receipt, you know, I know this is right because this person told him who told them and they're a credible source. You know, I don't want it to be like that. I don't want it to be a drama channel. I just very much want to come on here and kind of express my ideas and my concerns on what's going on around in the YouTube community, just kind of speaking on what other people have been speaking on, if that's true or if it's false, you know, but not coming on here and trying to make claims or prove facts about things that I don't have to back it up, or even if I did have the information to back it up, you know, how am I, you know, who am I to say that this is actually true when it's not coming from them? So I do very much want it to just feel like a talk show, feel like, you know, you can come on here and you can kind of get the most up-to-date what's going on in YouTube, what's going on with your favorite creators. If you don't have time to watch this video, that video, that video, that video, or maybe there's creators that you want to know about but you don't have the time and attention to put all of your energy into their videos to figure out what's going on, you can just kind of come on here and get like an assumption, an idea of what's, you know, going on in the YouTube world. And, you know, for me it means a lot for you guys who are coming to my channel and watching this stuff. So I think that's all I have for today. YouTube, I just made a video a few days ago. Not a whole lot has happened in the past couple days, but I really feel like this, the rest of this week, if not this week, the next week is going to be a really big YouTube week. You know, sometimes we have weeks where, you know, like no creators are putting out content, and then you have like a week where it's like you literally can't even keep up with videos. Those are my absolute favorite weeks, though. But other than that, I am signing off for now. Thank you guys so much for watching the YouTube talk, and thank you for sitting down and listening to me talk way too fast and rant. But until the next one, I will see you guys later.